Welcome everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. Today we are going to learn about tapered extrusion and a cross section in Fusion. So we are going to create a basic sketch and apply a tapered extrusion and cut commands in Fusion. So first thing first, what we are going to do it, we are going to look at the top view here. If you don't have a new sketch, you can always go to the file, create new, and then click on new and get a new sketch. We have a part design, assembly design, if we have to assemble something, or we can use I always use hybrid, where we can design a part and where we can assemble our part. We are going to learn in detail a little later. So I'm going to use hybrid design, and then my dimensions is going to be in millimeters, You can use in centimeters, meter, inches, or foot, whatever the dimension you like. Let's choose in millimeters this time. Click on create. From there, I am going to work on my top plane. So as you know, you can move the cube and you can choose whatever the plane you like. On the left-hand side, we have the browser window where you can see your all origins. At this time, all of them are deactivated. By clicking on the eye here, you are going to enable them. All right, click on the create sketch on the left right here, the green plus sign. Click on it and we are going to create a sketch. And then some of you guys have a pop-up window here. If you don't have, you have a finished sketch here. So I am going to choose my 2-point rectangle at this time. From there, I am going to use a center point rectangle. And this time I'm going to make a square. Let's do it 50 millimeter by 50 millimeter. If you see, I'm using the tab from the keyboard to move my dimensions. Pressing the tab, as you see, my dimensions are here. Now you can change it. And now after pressing the tab, my dimensions are here. So I have a my square sketch. I am going to click on a finished sketch, or you can do it from here, either or. From the keyboard, I'm going to select my square, press E key to extrude, and as we have a 50 by 50, and I'm going to make it like a cube, the distance for my extrude is going to be 50. Let's move the scene. As you see now, I extruded 50. And as you notice, we have a circle here. I am going to select the circle on the top where you see the round. By holding the mouse left button, I am going to point it to like minus 25 degree. If you move it to the other side, it's going to be a different shape. So let's stick with minus 25 at this time. Looks great. As you see, we have the distance 50 mm and the taper angle is 25 degree, minus 25 degree. Distance 50 and the tapered angle is minus 25 degree. Operation, this is as a new body, basically. It's a new body, not a component. We can also create as a component. I'm going to explain you a little later what is the difference between component and a body. A component is going to help us to help us in assembly when we are going to assemble any part. We have a cut and we have a new body and a join. As of now, we are going to use by default a new body. So we have a shape something like this. Now go back to the bottom part again. Here I am going to create another sketch on the bottom. From here, 2-point rectangle as we draw earlier. Click on center point rectangle. From here, if you remember the dimension, what dimensions we used it? You remember that? 40. We used it 50 by 50. This time I'm going to use 40 by 40, and then I'm using my tab to, to have my dimensions. Click on Finish Sketch. All right, at this time, we are going to click on our square we created on the bottom, and E to extrude. As you see, we have a pop-up screen here, and we are going to do it roughly 40 this time, and the distance is going to be a 40. Perfect, right? And what we have to find, now we have to find our tapered angle. So move it to the way you will see the circle. Hold the round circle. Do it. Last time we did it minus 25 for the top. This time Let's do it. Minus 25 seems to be looks good to me. And as you notice, the operation is by default a cut at this time. Why it's cut? Because it's on top of each other, and then we are extruding inside. If I'm going to change the direction to minus 40, you will see what will happen. It's not going to be a cut. By default, it's going to be a joint. Basically, we are joining two bodies together. But so Fusion automatically detect what we needed. So 40, and it's going to be cut automatically. And we need as a operation cut. Click on OK. As you see, we have a shape something like this. All right, the next part is going to be we will go to inspect, and in inspect we will go to the section analysis. In a section analysis, we are going to check our shape, how it's going to be look like when we are going to print. So if you see here on the right hand side, move it to where you can see front and right if you are using same sides as I am doing. By moving the arrow to left to right, you will see how it's going to print. Basically, you are analyzing all the sections here. So for your submission, what you have to do, you are going to use a section analysis, and you are going to show me the image something like this. Once you're done, please take a screenshot and submit to your Google Classroom. If you have any other questions, please let me know. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.